Hi, this is Maurizio from Invictus, Cataclysm, and Exdeo. Name them all. You're listening to CMS. All the best.
So I don't know if you're aware of this, but there are two versions of Sweet out there.
I thought there was only like one member that was still alive.
Well, there's that guy. I interviewed that guy recently. I interviewed him recently.
So
Andy Scott.
Isn't there one member of Sweet, the original Sweet, still alive?
I think, but there's like another guy that has some. There's the Sweet, and then I think there's Steve Priest's Sweet.
Okay.
Which is a different Sweet. That's different than the other Sweet. Or no, here it is. I got it right here. There is Andy Scott's Sweet, which is Andy Scott, Paul Manzi, Lee Small, Tom Corey, and Adam Booth. And then there's Steve Priest's Suite, which is Rich Honori, Stevie Stewart, Patrick Allen Stone, Jimmy Burkhart, and Dave Schultz. So there's not even a guy named Steve Priest in this band.
So who's the one original dude? I think
Andy Scott.
All right. So he's the only dude that still is alive, right?
Well, wait a minute. Yeah, Andy Scott is the only guy still alive.
All right.
Mick Tucker died. The drummer died in 2002.
Yeah.
Steve Priest died in 2020.
All right. So that's what I thought. So there's only one remaining original member.
Right. And he is in Andy Scott's Suite.
Okay.
Did this band have enough life to have two suites?
Well, the only two songs I personally know is Fox on the Run and Ballroom Blitz.
Same.
That's the only two songs I know that the Suite ever did. I mean, I know they have other songs, but that's the only two I personally am aware of.
Yeah. I mean, how would you know one from the other? Like if you were, for some reason, and I don't know why this reason would happen, but you just needed something to do on a Wednesday night, and the local casino had the Suite playing. Would you give a flying fuck who's in the band?
No.
You wouldn't know. If you looked and there was 5 old guys up there, would you know if one had the original guy or not?
No. All I can remember from like 1973, I think, somewhere around there, is hearing that Ballroom Blitz song on the radio. That's the only personal recollection I have.
Sure.
Because they had a lot of goofy voices in that song. Mm-hmm. The Ballroom Blitz, Blitz, and of course Crocus covered that.
Sure.
And then Fox on the Run.
Yeah. They had Love Is Like Oxygen too.
Love
is like oxygen.
It is that them?
That's them.
Okay. So 3 songs.
3 songs. Let's see if we can find the
because that Love Is Like Oxygen always reminded me of like ELO or somebody.
That's who I thought it was.
Yeah.
I'm trusting the chat room here. I could be wrong for doing that, but
no, you're right. You're right about that.
Okay.
So there's 3 songs.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. So they're back.
Which one?
I think both. I think both are touring.
But who is the one who is using the Suite name that is
both?
Well, no, I'm asking the question, which one is the one that does not contain a quote unquote an original member?
That is Steve Priest's Suite.
So is he a replacement player in the original version?
He's dead. He's not even alive.
So there's a version out there without even having a person in it. Is this like Autograph without Randy Rand or one of these guys? Or
I don't know.
Well,
here it is. I'm looking
like Steve Riley's LA Guns without
sort of, yes. this version of it's so stupid. The Andy Scott's The Sweet.
And he's dead, right?
No, he's alive. He's
alive.
the guy I interviewed.
All right.
That's the guy that I know I chatted with. He's definitely alive.
All right.
But he's like 75 years old or so.
Okay.
His band he's the only original guy. And all the rest are from like 2014, 2019, and a new drummer.
Within the last 10 years.
Yes.
All right.
Steve Priest's Suite, which does not include Steve Priest because he is dead.
He's 6 feet under.
He is 6 feet under.
Not the band.
No, he's the dirt.
But literally 6 feet under.
Yeah, he is the dirt, not the sweet.
All right.
His band features 2 guys that were in the Suite, I guess, in 2008.
Yeah, but the Suite is the 70s.
They're from 1968, actually.
Yeah.
But these guys were in 2008, so they get to perform as Steve Priest's Suite. I know it makes no fucking sense.
So they're allowed 50 years after the band formed to be the Suite?
To be the Suite. They ought to be Steve Priest's Suite.
Okay.
But Steve Priest is dead. Just want to reiterate
that. But do they wheel him out on the stage and just open up his coffin just so
they may have to get away with this?
Is this like Spinal Tap where they bring out the pods and they just sort of open the pods on the stage and you can see him just kind of standing there?
Right. That's it.
All right.
It's so dumb.
We've all been there. Heartbreak, loss, and the struggle to move on. But few have laid it all bare like Chris Aiken. In Little Victories, Chris shares his raw and powerful journey through a brutal divorce. Every painful moment, every emotional battle, and every step toward healing is captured in this honest, unfiltered story. If you've ever been through a tough breakup, Little Victories is the guide you need. Get your copy today at chrisaiken.net or on Amazon.